リコ先輩。
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Jump Force video. My name is Subarashii, and by viewer suggestion and the poll I ran twice, we have a All Might guide. I want to show you everything you can possibly do with him, so let's get right into it. First off, we always got to start with the ability list so everybody knows exactly what you're going to be doing, okay? So first off, we're going to be talking about his Detroit Smash, his RTX. And this is just going to inflict damage. If you miss, the attack will do an AoE effect, and usually you get more out of the AoE than you do the actual cutscene, so we'll get into that later on. But next up, Carolina Smash RTY, dash towards opponent to inflict damage, and you can charge this for a little bit more damage and max range. So this is like a global super. You will go across the entire map with this if you completely hold it down, which is a very good super in a Team Awakening combo he has with Sasuke and Naruto. Alright, so keep that in mind. Next up, Oklahoma Smash is his command grab, or his unblockable. You dash toward the opponent in a tornado, and then you catch the opponent whether they're recovering or they're blocking. Alright. And then of course his ultimate, United States of Smash, just deals damage. Alright. Okay, so let's get right into his melee strings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's his 5th light. And then 1, 2, 3, that's his heavies. And right off of the 4th light, oh, that's 3rd. Well, off of the 3rd, 4th, and 1st, that can be a reset. 3rd. Alright, and then 4th. The use of the 4th is going to be more for doing this right here. So you're going to catch them like that. And for instance, say you had no awakening, you couldn't do that stage transition stuff, you would just reset them like this. Like that. And it would just repeat itself because they can't get out of it. And that's one thing you can do with All Might that's very fun and annoying to your opponent though. So you definitely use that. And before we get into how to land the supers, of course, I need to show you that you can actually grapple with All Might. However, it's strange, alright? Just like Kurapika, when you're going for a grab into super, you're going to have to grab and then tilt your joystick forward when you do the ultimate, or else I feel like it won't connect. It could be a connection issue only, but with All Might, it's better safe than sorry because his damage is too valuable to miss out on. Alright guys, to land Detroit Smash with the cutscene, you're going to want to do 1 light into Detroit Smash or 1 heavy into Detroit Smash. Any delay that you do will probably set this back into an AoE. However, again, it's not a bad thing if you land the AoE instead. Alright, everything else, however, is going to give you the AoE. So that was 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 2 heavies. And actually you cannot connect this after the 3rd heavy, of course, but you know, it goes without saying that this is going to be used primarily for easy, quick damage. And say you knock them up like this, they get up and they don't block, you can catch them. Infinite possibilities with All Might supers, and I'm not even joking when I say this. I've caught so many people with Detroit Smash to the point, you know, it doesn't make no difference for me. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're playing All Might. He has a lot of different mix-ups, and things he can do with his supers. As long as you got the meter, you're safe. Alright, to connect Carolina's Smash, you can do it on the 1st through 4th lights, so right here. That operates as, I think, a reset, however. So 2 lights, 1, 2, 3, 3 lights, 4 lights, and then all 3 heavies, 1. That's going to be your best damage, is just doing 1 heavy. Alright, and then lastly, 3 heavies. Now, if you want to get fancy with it, there's always the possibility of landing it after the 5th light, the launcher. See, it doesn't connect right there. However, you can actually hold the charge just like that, and usually they'll hit a wall and it'll drop, or they won't. You have to time it differently depending, but you get a little bit more damage off like that if you're not planning on following up afterwards. Of course, after Carolina Smash, call out your assist, and then well, when the assist doesn't, you know, screw you over like that. Just like that. So you're going to get most of your damage through Carolina Smash and assist, so to keep that in mind as well. 30% damage right there, or 25, I guess. If you're doing an R3 combo or a Team Awakening combo, you can get 2 of those with the assist and ultimate, and you get 80% damage. I will show that later in the video. Alright, so we are going to get right into his Oklahoma Smash, which is more of a, you know, it's very tricky in a sense. So let's get right in. Alright, if you want to land Oklahoma Smash, you're going to have to do a few things that are very risky. So for instance, you're going to want to do 1 light into Oklahoma Smash. They're going to recover and try to block. This is the chance where it will reset and send them flying, of course, because it's unblockable. And then it'll immediately connect after the 1st heavy for sure. So they won't be able to block this at all. And if they do escape, you can escape counter and chase them afterwards. Alright. And then it can connect on the 2nd and 3rd light as well. However, that's only when they're recovering. So they stand up and they try to block or try to do anything, they're going to get caught by that. And then here is the 3rd light. See, it still connects. So you can use this to catch your opponent off guard. Obviously, I like to go for my guaranteed hits, which would be the 1st light and 1st heavy, but you can still keep going with other things as well. So keep in mind that's a possibility. Now, another thing that is necessary to know is, say you catch your opponent off of the AoE of Detroit Smash, you can actually ult them. So this will actually connect in the game. Your results may vary depending on your connection to the game, but you know, it still works. And this is something that was discovered around a week in of his release, and it really is the best way to land his ultimate unless you're doing Team Awakening. And yeah, so definitely keep that in mind. Landing Detroit Smash AoE into United States of Smash, very useful, and it gets you out of tight situations when playing against someone who's probably spamming, probably doing a lot of switching. That will be your go-to. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you some guard breaks that I think are going to primarily be used to get them cheeky ones. So yeah, just follow my lead and you'll learn something. So for instance, you're going to want to do 2 heavies into down tilt, or 1 heavy. And you're going to want to half charge the down tilt and then go into an up tilt. That's 1 right there. And then one heavy into 1 charged up tilt. But you're most likely going to find yourself using the down tilt, because you can follow up after it. Very good for, you know, possible resets and what have you. Alright. I like to go for a 3 heavies, or 3 lights into it rather, because it's like no delay into the actual set. That one they'll probably try to grab you out of. So, remember, 1 light into down tilt, 2 lights into down tilt, 3, 1 heavy into down tilt. A little bit slower, but they seem to not fall for that one as much. So keep in mind, these are going to be your primary guard breaks, and overall I feel like you're going to get the most potential out of those specifically. Alright, here is the vanish string I like to go for the most. If I need something to open up my opponent, this is what I primarily go to, and I hope it helps you guys out as much as me. So you're going to want to do 2 heavies, back up, and they're going to recover, and then you're going to be able to freely move after that. So for instance, say I did that again, I can move after that. When I graze him with my palm right there and go around, I can still move. So for instance, say I didn't want to go for a charged heavy, I could go for an Oklahoma, I could go for even a Detroit Smash, just like that. So they'll get caught by it, and you're going to be able to follow up with said things. But you know, if you want to just go for the basics here, you can do a charged heavy just like that, and then keep it going. So yeah, All Might has, you know, some clunky mechanics when it comes to his vanish strings, but these 2 vanish strings that I've shown, I believe are going to help you out the most. Alright, so back to the video. Alright, here is a few things you can do if you are waiting for ultimate. These are going to be your primary combos before you ultimate, and it's definitely a go-to. Alright, go into Carolina Smash from that. Alright, that is going to be your basic. Alright, and then you're going to want to go for Detroit Smashes like that. Primarily try to do the 1 heavy or the 1 light for the most damage, and you can stall the timer with that being said. Alright, another good combo I would like to do if I didn't have Awakening is pretty much just go for the basics. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go for Carolina into assist, and then do your Detroit Smash. That'll do a little bit more damage than if you did 2 Carolinas with assist, but then again, it's pretty much the same deal. Detroit Smash only takes 1 bar, Carolina only takes 1, Oklahoma takes 2. So if you're going to try to go for anything special on that flip side with the assist, I don't recommend with Oklahoma, because right here it's not going to connect. Sasuke goes behind you, and it's just not going to work. Now if I'm really pressuring my opponent, you'll see me do something like this. It's not going to be like 100% what you want to do in the end game, but of course go for your Carolina Smash into assist, make sure to get away, and then they're going to try to get up. You're going to want to fake them out into Detroit Smash, and then if you can, grab into ultimate. And of course this is going to do basically all their health, and it was very quick if you do recall. So yeah, go for that if you can. Of course not all players are going to fall for said thing, but I've done it plenty of times in videos. A lot of people know this, and yeah, going overly aggressive with All Might, catching your opponent off guard, is how you want to play All Might in the long term of things. Alright, so when it comes to his full combos by himself, no team awakening, he falls short, and I hate to be that person to say that, but yeah, he's gonna have the most chances of landing stuff in a Team Awakening combo. So let's get right into those. This is where he really shines. Okay, so getting into his Team Awakening, you're really only going to want to do this after the first heavy. And of course, call your assist. Walk up just a tad bit, call out your assist and ultimate. Now, this is going to work the best with Sasuke and Naruto support. Either one, really. Sasuke goes in a straight line, so I feel like I like him better. Alright, for instance. Alright, easy peasy. And there you go. So, 2 Carolina smashes, 2 assists pretty much, right? And the ultimate. That's going to do your 80% damage, your best overall combo. Alright. Then there is the incredible portion that I like to save. Alright. It's kind of tricky, I guess. Let's see here. This is if your opponent is blocking, okay? Say they're blocking. They don't expect you to be able to do anything, right? 1 heavy, grab, and of course assist before you ultimate. Now, this is what we like to call a grabble R3, grabble Team Awakening, whatever you want to call it. Catches your opponents off guard a lot with All Might specifically, because for instance he's like right on top of them, in comparison to Marilyn, who if he does it, he's not going to be that close. Alright, very good, you know, situation to be in. Alright, so we're gonna grab. Alright, call out assist and ultimate. I do need to tell you, rather, that if you're going for this, you're not going to want to walk up too far or do it. Well, you can't do it too late, but you can do this. Wait. You can't do this too early. Oh, wow. I got it. Alright, dude. And that is our 90% right there, or 85 right there. Oh, my lord. Alright, I did not expect that to work as great as it did, but it did. Alright, so, like I was saying before, you cannot do the Team Awakening too early. It's mainly going to screw up if you do it too late. If you do it too late, of course, it's going to drop. You're going to get the grab off and the assist, however, the ultimate will not connect. Alright, so keep that in mind. Overall, this is your best source of damage with All Might, is utilizing his Team Awakenings and doing a crazy amount of damage in a short period of time with his supers. If this does turn out to be like one of the matchups where you're fighting a super armor warrior or someone with terrible connection, it's best that you either take advantage of dashing up in Oklahoma smashing, or going into Detroit Smash, something with super armor to fight back your opponent. Don't feel frightened to, you know, Team Awaken against a player like that. A lot of people call it cheese and stuff, but you know, it's at a point in time where who cares what you're doing. The only thing that should be disgusting to actually sit through is guard break cheese. Alright, so yeah, Team Awakening is more valid than ever in this current day and age of Jump Force, or I like to call Hell Force. So if this guide did help you out, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below if you are new. I'm going to be trying to doing more of these, for instance, because my rank series, I hit B rank, and on Xbox we have probably the most toxic group of people on the platform, so it's very hard to get actual matches that are worth watching. I guess it's just like, you know, people know how to win, and then you got the people who have actual skill, and you can tell who I fall under because I'm not winning my matches. So make sure to have a great day, great night wherever you guys are in the world, and peace out.